Hey Virgo, welcome to your first reading for December. How are you? I'm bringing you a general reading for the collective of Virgo, Sun, and Rising. As you know, it may not resonate with everyone, so just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. And if you're here as a Virgo sun sign and it doesn't resonate, you can watch the reading that aligns with your rising sign, or be a cross watcher, watch the sun and or rising reading for your divine counterpart. If you're here as a cross watcher, welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm saying my hellos and my welcomes. If you enjoy the reading, I do hope you'll consider joining our little tribe here by subscribing. And for those who are returning, to my fellow brother and sister Virgos. It's a little club. Okay, I'm pulling two cards from Spirit Animal Oracle. One for Divine Masculine. Oh, wow. One for Divine Feminine. Remember, you can always feel free to flip the energies around. What does that mean? It means that I separate my spread. This side I call the Divine Masculine. This side I refer to as Divine Feminine. Just find the side that speaks to your personal experience in the connection. That is your energy. The other side of the spread is then that of your divine counterpart. So if everything comes out over here where I'm calling it masculine and you say, yeah, that's me, but I'm the feminine, fine. Just let go of the labels. I just need a structure to follow. That's it. It's very simple. So the divine masculine gets card number 5. Fives are about change. Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. A rebirth is assured. So we've got a little mix of death and judgment, right? The two Scorpio energies. A rebirth is assured. Wow. That's kind of powerful. Feminine gets card 29. 2 and 9 is 11. Hello, twin flame number. Giraffe spirit, see the big picture, right? The 30,000 foot view with that long neck. Hanged man energy. See the big picture. Get the broader perspective. That's not easy for us Virgos because we're so detail oriented. So it's a very interesting message for the feminine to really pull back and unfocus your eyes, if you will, so that everything kind of goes blurry, and then open them and see the full landscape instead of all the little nitty-gritty details. I used to live in Manhattan, and I always walked with my head up, looking at the tops of the buildings. The architecture, all the good stuff was way up high, but I missed a lot of the beauty of the city because I was always sort of looking up. I mean, looking up is good. You got to do it every once in a while. But I missed a lot of things right in front of me. I will admit that. It was a great opportunity, and I feel like I didn't take all the highest and best advantage of my time in that city. Anywho, pulling one card from Energy Oracle for the Virgos watching. Storm warning. Uh-oh. Card number 10. What I like about it is there's completion with the 10. So this may be, the storm may be passing. Let me just see what it says to be sure I don't miss anything important. Clouds on the horizon. So indicates potential difficulty either in the external world or within yourself and your emotional life. Hello. The difficulty is coming closer, and you may have already heard rumblings of potential problems around you. The caution here is to be conscious, yet not fearful. Consider what's going on. Look at the situation with calm clarity. Bigger perspective, right? Bigger picture. Investigate your options and honor yourself and your intentions. Stand up for yourself and take action on your own behalf. As with all difficulty, even the worst storm passes. Always remember you have the power and the wisdom to handle whatever may come your way. So yeah, you got the power and the wisdom. That's nice. We know that. This is a 10. So energetically, I feel like you already know what this is about. I don't feel this is a tower. I feel this is a 10. You're in the final run up to the completion of a cycle that's been difficult. Feels like it's 10 of wands. And then You lay down that burden, you get through the difficulty, you survive the obstacle because you stand up for yourself. See? You step into your power, you advocate for yourself, and that storm cloud passes. I'm going to say, not the energy I wanted right now, but mine already passed at Thanksgiving. So this is like 2 weeks old for me, a week and a half ago. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's going on in your connection, dear Virgo. Hello, Leo. Y'all, different day, different decks. Okay, honest to God. There we go. So that reconciliation coming in, Leo energy, the sun card, all that happiness, the happiness this masculine feels at the mere thought of reconciling, and the feminine being fully available for it. Thank you. Okay, I needed that. Woohoo! Yeah, the Six of Wands it's a victory card. It's coming back from that stormy situation, victorious. No casualties, no blood was shed, no men were lost, our kingdoms made peace. That's like the energy of the Six of Wands. So to me, it's always about a win-win and reconciling differences and patching things up. So that's the way I look at the Six of Wands. And the Sun, of course, the happiest card in the deck. There's innocence there. There's that co-creative energy of the Three of Pentacles. Justice. Wow. And little Page of Pentacles. Woof. High Priestess for the feminine. Okay. Nine of Swords right now. There's your anxiety over whatever's brewing. And there is the return of someone from your past. Okay. We're off to the races. So the present experience and the connection for this masculine, the Justice card, for some of you, this could be a legal situation or remedy that's taking place that levels the playing field, brings about some vindication, some return to balance, fairness. Yeah, it can be about divorce, which has shown up in readings in the past, Virgo, so I don't want to leave that out of the interpretation. But for me, it's just, I'm feeling like a masculine is happy and feeling somehow vindicated. And there's some return to balance and fairness, and they get to start brand new, right? This rebirth is assured. This is new, fresh energy in 3D, but it's baby steps. It represents the first steps, taking that first step. It can be, all the messengers are communicators. So, all the pages are messengers, my gosh. So it could be about communication, and it could just be the first offer, like the first salvo, like, here you go. Can we get together for coffee? Something in 3D. Yeah, but it's a baby step. Here for the feminine, present experiences, right? Your mind's in overdrive. You've been thinking about this a lot, possibly losing sleep over whatever this is, the reconciliation, that moment when you meet and you get to clear the air. There's some anxiety about it. Your mind's in overdrive. But there's the return. Now, Knight of Wands, Sagittarian energy in the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands returns very gallantly. This is big, sweeping, grand gestures. It did show up in the Leo reading. So if you are here as a Virgo and you have been dealing with a Leo or Leo rising and you didn't watch that reading, it was up yesterday. Go watch it. It's the day before today. If you're watching when I'm posting this. Anyway, the problem with the Knight of Wands is they're often acting on passion and impulse, right? And therefore they don't always have a game plan. and therefore they don't always have staying power. So that's my warning of caution with the Knight of Wands is, and that may be a cause for the anxiety, but I feel that the reconciliation is more important to the feminine. In the past, yeah, there was no communication here. High Priestess, feminine operating totally on intuition, very much elevating themselves spiritually, working on their higher self, their connection to source, to their spiritual team, and that doesn't require much communication with the divine counterpart. Possibly communicating with the divine counterpart at 5D, but not in 3D. And this is also a card of separation, not just no communication. And I feel like this Three of Pentacles was the desire of the masculine to co-create and work through things together in real time, to get things on more some more balance or on some equal footing, possibly. But I don't think it happened. Why is the Sun card here? Justice, by the way, is Libra. High Priestess is Pisces. King of Swords. Yes, we've had that before. King of Swords is idealistic, high-minded, lots of integrity, wanting to do things the right way. So this is someone who's not always very warm and fuzzy, which is interesting that it comes out on the Sun. What's more important to a King of Swords is living up to their own high standards and ideals. These are people, you can find them in the military, in the legal profession, law enforcement, right? Anyone who takes an oath, the military, did I say that already? Anyone that takes an oath or a pledge to something greater than themselves, some sort of collective pledge or oath. And that's why the King of Swords is someone who's kind of aloof, right? They're kind of a little cool because they're always operating from strategy and sizing up the logistics, the timing, everything is, that's all the mental realm is the King of Swords. So could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but it's coming out on this Sun. So I feel it's almost as if to say that the King of Swords wants to do things the right way to find their happiness. Wow, Queen of Swords. Oh my goodness. So this is a connection that is has a lot of comfort in their dialogue. These are good communicators. They are attracted to each other's minds, right? There's good mental energy between the two. Queen of Swords is truth seeker, truth teller. So it's interesting that they come out right here together, and almost as if to say the masculine knows that their happiness is in getting to the truth and doing that the right way with honor and integrity and high character. Yes, Emperor underneath. They're operating from the energy of the divine masculine. Emperor, Aries energy and the Emperor. Whoo! That's pretty nice. They really wanted to work together here, dear feminine. If you're the feminine watching this, masculine wanted to work together, but they were kind of overwhelmed. Seven of Cups, emotionally overwhelmed. There's been pain. There was pain in the past, broken hearts in the past. One more on that, please. They needed to choose a new path. Two of Wands. Yeah, I kind of feel like there was something here that was really out of whack. And it was almost too late to work on anything, because we have the Three of Pentacles now with the two threes. Could have involved a third party. Two of Wands. I've got to choose the path. Yes, and underneath, being motivated by this Six of Pentacles, which is more energy that's similar to justice. It is about fairness and equitable distribution, could be in a legal sense even, but definitely to reestablish something that would be beneficial to both parties. I don't think it came off. I think they were too confused or unsure of how to proceed in an emotional sense, because the Seven of Cups is emotional overwhelm, not just confusion, but almost like, I don't know what angle to take, right? I know we need to work on this together. I want to, but there was heartache here. I don't know the path to choose. I don't know how to move forward. So that Two of Wands is almost not moving. See where I'm going? It feels like it's more reversed, not choosing the path, needing to, but not knowing which path to choose, being too confused. Yes, right now they're patiently waiting the justice to come through. I'm still feeling divorce. Yes, that justice will help. There's the Two of Cups. Patiently awaiting the justice for the soulmates. Yep. There's the Three of Wands, calling that in. Manifesting. I almost feel like whatever this justice is about, it's around and for this person. But being patient and awaiting it, letting it happen organically or in, whatever nature's time is, will bring in the soulmate. And then you get to begin again. Little baby steps in the future, maybe a tentative offer, something small, not a grand gesture. Yep. Let's work on this Eight of Pentacles, focused on a creative solution to a problem. Nine of Wands, not giving up, persevering. Wow. There's something that's trying to get in the way underneath. They will be dealing with a conflict. Five of Wands, something that it tries to interfere. They're not going to give up on it. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So even though there's a Five of Wands blocking this Wheel of Fortune, I sort of feel like that's underneath. It's kind of being tamped down. They're not going to give up. They're going to find that Eight of Pentacles is finding a creative solution to that Five of Wands, to whatever is interfering in this connection. And that could be a number of things, guys. You have to know your own situation. For some of you, it'll be distance. For others of you, it could be work. It could be meddling family members. It could be friends. It could be an ex. It could be this masculine is getting divorced, and that could be problematic. So, but I feel this feminine's readiness for reconciliation. Yes, King of Pentacles with a masculine archetype of life partner, someone who's grounded and steady. There's the Virgo energy right there. There's wisdom here. Feminine has grown very wise on this solitary journey. I feel that the Hermit shows up to acknowledge the journey that it's been to get to this point of reconciliation. Knight of Swords underneath, really wanting to move faster to clear this up. The Knight of Swords is like a card of resolution, swift resolutions, and clearing things up via truth, right? There's a lot of emphasis on integrity and character coming from the Knight of Swords. The thing is, the Knight of Swords can sometimes get out over their skis and act without thinking things through all the way. So, or speaking before thinking sometimes. All the realm of thought and communication in that Knight of Swords, but it sort of feels like because it's underneath, it's sort of prompting this feminine, sort of pushing them to move forward in the energy of reconciliation. Using their higher self, their own wisdom, their own self-awareness around the situation. King of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn also. But I'm feeling it's more the masculine archetype of a life partner, someone who's grounded and stable, who has the feminine's back, who shows up for them. So if that isn't what you have, I feel it's what you want. Yeah, separation due to the Three of Cups. That's what I was saying earlier. So Three of Cups, third party energy, there's divine feminine. All right, so now we have the Emperor and the Empress together. Aren't these cards pretty? The Aquarian Tarot. I feel like this this feminine probably withdrew, stopped communicating altogether due to whatever the third party energy is for you. Again, it could just be distance. It could be your ego, their ego. It could be, you know, interfering other people. I say that because we have that Five of Wands. But it could be an actual person. And that depends on your storyline. But the feminine maintained their divine gift of unconditional love, coming from unconditional love, probably withdrew from the situation out of unconditional love. There's the Hanged Man. Perfect, right? That card here, giraffe spirit, see the big picture. That's what this energy is underneath. You know, I'm willing to stay in a state of limbo. That's like a self-imposed delay of gratification. Taking the time to look at this thing from all angles, waiting for some enlightenment to drop in about the situation before taking any action. I feel no action was taken other than to remove oneself entirely. And right now we've got this stress and anxiety that I feel is related to the storm warning. It's like that, you know, that sense of impending doom or worry, some difficulty that you may need to deal with or you may be facing right now. It's all rolling around in your head there, keeping you up at night. Oh gosh, I had the deck upside down, my bad. Yeah. Six of Cups, past life soulmate. This is someone you've known for a long time, or it's just a past life connection. This is a twin flame soulmate card, Six of Cups. Oh my God, you're worried about it because there's so much riding on it. That's why you've got that Nine of Swords. Look what you're obsessing about. The Ten of Cups, the happily ever after, the nirvana. That total emotional contentment and fulfillment with the past life soulmate. So beautiful. Yeah. New beginnings. Ace of Pentacles underneath. Wow. And then we've got our trusty Knight of Wands on his steed coming in. And I know I said the masculine may not come in with grand gestures, but even if they come in with the gesture to work on creative solutions, to say, I'm in this for the long haul. We are in a fated connection. I don't care what comes up. I don't care what tries to interfere. See, I'm talking like I'm the masculine. I'm willing to take this one baby step at a time and work together to creative solutions. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to quit. And I think the feminine will perceive that as a grand gesture. See where I'm like, that's a big deal. So I kind of feel like the Knight of Wands, sometimes they show up unannounced, unexpected, uninvited. I think you'll be fine with that. Even if they're just carrying some gas station bouquet of flowers. I feel like it'll still seem like, oh my God. Yes, look at that. Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords, a big breakthrough. Lots of communication. Eight of Wands, perfect. Lots of communication. Stay true to yourself, dear feminine. Underneath, Hierophant, the communication may be about commitment, may be about marriage if this is truly someone going through a divorce. This is Taurus, by the way, in the Hierophant. I feel like yes, it's standing up for yourself. Yes, it's staying true to yourself. But I feel like it's something that will speak to the core of the masculine, especially because they're in the King of Swords energy. So here's what I see. I see King of Swords. This is the energy I feel is coming forward when they return. King of Swords, Hierophant, Queen of Swords. In the middle is this Hierophant. Who you are at your core belief systems, the the pledge you take to live by your beliefs, right? If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for everything or anything. And I feel like I've got here two highly intellectual people, very intelligent, good communication skills between them, lots of IQ points right here to be able to break it down. What's this about? So I feel like that will be the highest ideals of this, this couple coming through in the form of the Hierophant. Ooh, I like it. Ace of Swords, though, that's great because it's like a big breakthrough moment. They return, you get to communicate, and the communication, you know, underneath you may be motivated to talk about commitment, whether it's in their life or your lives together. But the Hierophant is the highest and best version of yourself. So let's take it to the extended Virgo. If this is speaking to you, what I'm going to do now is pull one card for the issue, the situation, or the energy you need to be focused on right now. And it's coming from all of this. Second card, the block around love, maybe blocks to love, challenges here for you, or the dynamic between you that may be impacting or affecting that issue. And then what can you do about it, or what can you expect to come of it? And we'll clarify all of that. And then your messages to each other. I'll be your your intermediary, and then one card for you, Virgo, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. Those messages always come through, seem to be like to nail it every time. Could be advice, could be a warning, could be a pep talk. We'll see what comes through. And then the outcome position, what can you expect going forward, and in what time frame, if timing's a factor, it would come out there. I do see the Wheel of Fortune already, though, in the future position, so we may be just leaving it up to fate. Anyway, the link to the extended is below. It is in the first or second sentence. And don't forget that if you scroll a little bit further down, there are links to the monthly subscriptions. For those of you who are frequent purchasers of extended, you may want to just click on one and open it up and read about it. Be sure you understand how it works, but those are available too. All right, Virgo, love you so much. I will see you in the extended in a second or in a future reading. Take care.